Hello, Steve Saxon here. I'm back. I've just been to see executive of the estate of my Uncle Bradford, who sadly passed away last night at some point. And apparently he just died. He wasn't poorly, there was no wrong with him, he just died. Nobody knows what's happened yet. They're doing a coroner's report, but obviously that's not been done yet. He was only yesterday when he died. So I'm just making my way back from Murfield, over at Huddersfield there. And, well, I'm just about home now, to be honest. Bloody lousy weather today, but I've got a bit of good news. Well, it's a bit of a trade-off really, because I've lost my Uncle Bradford, but at the same time I've gained something. He's actually left me a cellar in the city. Now at first, I thought, what the fucking hell's he on about, a cellar in fucking city? What the fuck's that all about? But it's right. I didn't know he had a bastard cellar in city, but it's right. Apparently his house, he left to his children. He's got 2 children. My Uncle Bradford. They're my half, well, I don't know whether they're my half cousins or my niece and nephew. I suppose, what's it make them? Uncle. Niece and nephew, aren't they? I've never seen them like. I've not seen my Uncle Bradford for 50 odd year. 40 year maybe. And he's got, like I said, 2 kids. I don't even know their pissing names. Never met him in my life. But he's left me somewhat anyway, so I'm well chuffed. I need to go find out what it is. And I'll not find, well, I know what it is. It's a cellar in city, but, you know, make your own mind up from that. What the chuffing hell's a cellar in city? According to the executive of his estate, he'd purchased a cellar, a basement if you like, underneath somewhere in Leeds, underneath a building, and he'd been using it for storage. And I don't bloody know what he got in there or whatever, but I'm not entitled to anything that's in there. But the cellar itself is actually his property, but he's left that in his will to me. So I'm kind of chuffed to bits, really. You know, I'm right pleased. I've got myself a cellar in city. Now, when you're homeless like me, I know I've got this monster truck that I drive around in, and you know, some good friends who I sometimes stop at their houses, but 9 times out of 10 I'm living under a bloody tarpouline sheet up on common. And when that's your only home from home kind of thing, and somebody leaves you in a cellar in the middle of Leeds, that'll do me. You know what I mean? That'll do me. So I'm over the moon, in a way. Like I say, it's a bit of a trade-off because I've lost my Uncle Bradford. And I like my Uncle Bradford. When I was young, he used to take me up onto the moors. I can remember him walking me up onto the moors once, and he used to like smoking roll-ups with licorice paper, and he'd be there smoking, and he says, "Does I want one, Steve?" And I'll be like, fucking hell, do I want a fucking roll-up made out of licorice paper? I'm only 9-year-old Uncle Bradford. And he were all about getting them started early. Well, my Uncle Bradford, you know, he says, well, they're going to smoke anyway when they grows up, so there's no point fucking waiting another 10 years, they might as well crack on now. So I thought, it's fucking right, isn't it? So he got me onto roll-ups using licorice papers. And I never look back really, you know. I always like a nice roll-up with licorice paper. I always like one. And every time I do it reminds me of my Uncle Bradford. So that's his legacy. You know, he's left me some happy childhood memories. Walking about up on Ilkley Moor and stuff. Smoking licorice paper roll-ups. And now he's died. He's left me a cellar in Leeds. So I'm absolutely chuffed. I'm over at bloody moon. It's a shame that he had to die. But at the same time, I've got a fucking cellar in Leeds. That's fucking ace, isn't it? So I'm chuffed to bits. I know it's a bit well, I don't know how to bloody feel, to be honest. I feel like a bit of a traitor to myself, because inside I'm like, fucking get in. A fucking cellar in Leeds. Fucking get in. Have that, you bastards. Fucking old Steve Saxon owning a cellar. Who'd have fucking thought it? But at the same time, I know you've got to be a little bit, what's the word? I don't know what the word is when you're supposed to be upset about something. I guess I'll just use the word upset. supposed to be a bit upset, so that's that. I better go and pretend to be upset about the poor old Uncle fucking Bradford that I'm grieving over. I've got a fucking cellar.